Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a team from the American, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get... The Commodores will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Delaware's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. It'll be third and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Fires left. Got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take two plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Vanderbilt's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Commodores are on the move. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to pop the draw. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They're going to test the right side with this one. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to go up top. Got his man downfield. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. And the Commodores started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's going for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-3. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There he goes. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll ride the hot hand. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Handoff to the lone back.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Off play action. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Commodores line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Reed. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
First down, Commodores.
To the air on first down. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Commodores.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Stanford is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Cardinal on the scoreboard. They're up 14 over Fresno State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll send the back in motion. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Blue Hens send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll start this drive with a pass. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. On target over the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And wings it incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's a draw. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it on the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Doors. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. The Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his man down the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It's a draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disaster. Turning it on. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Vandy. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pucks it out of the air. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Trying the left side. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. And the Commodores have a lot of options on second and inches. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. It's caught. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking downfield on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. A lot of we are's inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable. They're up by 27 over Navy. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the right. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Blue Hens will hustle to the line. Back to pass on second down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Another incompletion on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the ground with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his target down the middle. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
The Blue Hens will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll open the second half on the ground. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown Doors! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Handoff from the gun. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Blue Hens lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That's a first down for the offense.
Right back to the well. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Gets rid of it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The give to the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. On the move. Touchdown, Vandy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 34 over Navy. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Working on the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's what...
Oh, he's got some space. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And the Commodores are threatening on 1st and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Back's looking for the goal line. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Off the play fake. He'll throw it. Touchdown, Vanderbilt! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Hey, Reese, we know the fullback's job. He's in there to block consistently, so it's a nice job by the offense, slipping him out of the backfield, throwing him a bone. He catches it, does the rest, and gets into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will open from the 15. They'll go to the counter play. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Working the middle, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, 3rd down, you're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the grab close to the logo. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Final play of the quarter coming. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got the back in the middle. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They go to the ground. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The play action fake. Out of the backfield, he's open. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Commodores trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Wants to throw. It's Epps. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll field it close to the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Trying to beat him to the left. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Sends it downfield. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes the catch. It's Browning. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Dropping back, it's Epps. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. Turns it loose. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Blue Hens decide to punt it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Got his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Epps. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? It's probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game, Dave.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Breaks into the... Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Stanford is putting on quite a fireworks show today, and they're loving every minute of this one right now on the farm. They're up by 21 over Fresno State. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Leaves it with the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Going right to work up top. He's got it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first down. Flying down the right side. Then up. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.